This is Alex Perez, and you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com.
I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio, Texas, where spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung. We have leaves on
Yeah,
the
that can come
trees.
fast.
It's yeah, it's been a weird winter. We'll have spells of hot and then dry and then rain and cold. So it's been mezcal weather here in Texas. And so to start off our final 2014 sipping off the cuff, we have mira Wahaka.
With a W.
Well, it's phonetic. It's the phonetic spelling. Blah. Boy,
You said
phonetic.
phonetic.
I haven't touched it. I swear. And as we've done before, we have no real glassware for mezcal, but we're using
You need
real
to admit so.
glasses. And Alex, I'm gonna I have been using gourds as you've
Wow.
seen. Yeah, the nose on this is amazing,
Nose
isn't
is
it?
just
Woo!
nice.
Oaxaca, there's a series of five mezcals, and you have all five of them there in front of
Yes.
you, and we're sniffing the Tobala, Joven. All of these are Joven, except for one I think is a Reposado, and this is at a 42 alcohol by volume. So it's just enough to wet that whistle. Wow. Can you smell that, Alex? You and
It's
I
a
are
good
used to the
thing.
we're used to the espadín.
Yeah.
Tobala is a whole other plant. It's again a family member of the agave family, but
And it's a smaller plant too.
yes,
So it takes a lot more of the tobalas to make this spirit.
it does. Yeah, and
The nose just explodes. I mean, I didn't even have to bring it to my.
it's oh, it's so fragrant. This is just it's wow.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful nose. It's it's um it's floral and earthy at the same time, but not dirt earthy. Just
No, no, it's actually very sweet.
it smells wild to me.
Yeah, for lack of a better
Right?
descriptor, it's wild. It's a 42 ABV. It's 84 proof, 100% Tobala. Um, and it says no other agave offers the variety of aromas and flavors as the Tobala. It's the king of mezcales.
And it's
Is
clear.
it's yeah.
Yeah, if you're a tequila drinker and you move over to the mezcals, obviously it's a different experience. It's got light smokiness in the nose, and I think that's important to mention because a lot of times people equate mezcal with heaping amounts of smoke, and that's not necessarily the case.
No, in fact, Alex, you and I have learned this in
Mm.
2014. As we progressed from the tequilas into the mezcals that have entered sipping off the cuff, that some of these are coming in at 40 alcohol by volume, 41, 42. We've had several that have come in at a more of the traditional proofs,
Right.
but for I guess it's becoming more and more popular where they're trying to find an even playing field where you get the smokiness and you get a lot of the you're not overpowered by one aroma or the other or one quality or the other. Sometimes it's too smoky, sometimes it's too floral, it's not enough of a buzz, that kind of thing. So and I've discovered also, Alex, that a lot of these because uh, some of the mezcals that we've had they don't use instruments, and so this is done by sight, by experience, by nose from the maestro mezcalero, and then they measure, and you find out that it's at 42 ABV. We've had a few that were higher, and it's all subjective. It's according to what the maestro mezcalero wants to do in his
That's
palenque.
pretty amazing. That it's a true art form. It's a
Yes.
true art form.
Yeah. And the brand owner, whose name is Raza Zaidi, is fairly well known, very well respected in the mezcal industry, and has brought these wonderful. I mean, you just spend time with this and just smell it, and you
Now
don't.
I get a lot of fruit too.
Yes.
Uh,
Um,
not citrus, but more of a sweet, like melons, and
wow. Let's dig in. Let's try
get a little
this.
bit of orange in there too.
Could be.
That's citrus. Well, it's so different from a blue Weber agave.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm. Mm.
mm.
Wow.
Wow.
That flavor profile just explodes in your mouth and all over your palate. It just and it goes right the retro nasal. The beautiful part about the mezcal is that I've discovered, Alex, I'm not sure about you, but that you don't have to dig really hard to find anything. It just comes right up to you and introduces itself. It tells
Hello.
you, yeah, it says, this is who I am. I'm not pretending to be anything else. I'm not at a lower alcohol by volume on purpose. I'm not trying to tune things in and tune things out.
No.
This is what I am. Love me or hate me, you know?
This is very, very good.
Wow.
And it does explode in your mouth. It's easy on the intake, and then it literally explodes. The alcohol content actually
Yes.
covers the entire palate,
And the
and it
finish, what
gets a
a,
little spicy on the finish.
yeah, yeah. You'll notice that in the past, while we've done some of these, I have used a gourd, which is more of a traditional way of tasting mezcal, because as we said, the Riedel glass, uh, it's almost like unnecessary, because it'll amplify much better, but to enjoy it traditionally, these gourds is just, mm,
Wow.
oh my God,
Oh my God.
oh my God,
Are you going
wow.
Valley Girl on me?
I used to be a valley, but
Tobala made me go, oh my God.
oh my God, I used to be a Val, but I was in the San Gabriel Valley instead of the San Fernando Valley, so which is where the
Ah,
true Valley girls are.
very, very nice, Mike.
I
I,
love this. This Tobala is really beautiful. Um, I'm not sure what the price points are because it is these are all small batch. Um, Chances are you're going to be, expect to pay some money, but it's worth every penny. And in my experience, where you could drink tequila maybe all night long, you can go through half a bottle, without knowing it. With mezcal, it's interesting because for me, two snifters or two servings of this, and you're good. You're done. Whatever, however you happen to have one a night, two a night, or whatever. It's very satisfying. The flavor profiles of the mezcals that we've had have been very, very satisfying. And so stretch your dollar a little bit, pay a little bit more for quality. These are amazing. And check it out. Look at the graphics on this. They're it's a little bit more modernized, maybe with some. Obviously, they're spelling the name phonetically, uh, but they have great T-shirts. And I wish Lisa looked at these the other day and said, I wish they would make flatware and plates and dishes with these designs on them
oh yeah.
because they're very colorful. But uh, take a look, find them on Facebook, find them on Twitter. Read their website is full of information. It's really different. It is a different flavor profile from the if you're used to espadin, which is what a majority of the mezcals use. Um, this will be a little bit different. It's got more of a fragrant nose to it, and like Alex said, citrus and melon and all kinds of
All
neat
sorts of
things.
stuff going on in there.
Wow.
It's so complex. It's very, very layered. Very complex.
Yeah,
Uh,
it forces you to really spend time with it, and you must. You have to. You can't. You can't shoot this. You can't. Obviously, you can put it in a cocktail. Would I? I don't know. I'm sure that the website has signature cocktails on it, but regardless, that's our take on Oaxaca. Alex,
Tobala.
Tobala, and what do you say? Brand of Promise.
I definitely nominated for Brandon
Brand
Promise.
of Promise,
It's
for sure, bar none. Go find it. You'll love it. And we're going to continue on with the Oaxaca series. There's four more to go through. So stay with us. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
I'm Alex Perez in Southern California. You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on tequilaaficionado.com. And as always, sip wisely.